Well, carpet is the cheapest, you know, way to go, so if you ever wanted to take it back, it's pretty easy.
Sure. It would be. Very cool.
So business seems to be good.
Oh yes, yes, it's getting better, little by little. We started doing some of the hot rods and the street rods and all that, and that really
Kind of more of what you wanted to
Yeah.
specialize in.
Yep, and it kind of helped. It really did. It made a difference.
But getting, you know, sometimes you gotta get your foot in the door and get that bread and butter out of the way to.
I agree. I'm doing some videoing now, just kind of
Okay,
walking through.
all right.
Very cool. Now, gosh, being on the market only for a short amount of time, is there been any offers, you know, made on the home?
No,
Okay.
I did inquire.
Okay, I got you. I understand.
You know, I just thought about worst case scenario. You know, if it's just the two of you and you're making this into a bathroom, door right here.
Yes, yeah, that's
you know,
actually a
and
good
then
idea.
There's your bathroom.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea. Yep. That would actually work. The house is fairly big. It really is. With the garage obviously converted. So.
And that, I don't know if that's an issue for you or not.
No, because the carport's there.
Yeah.
I like having a garage. I do because I like to keep the cars indoors because it helps obviously save on the paint in the interior. And oh my gosh, there's some funky looking carpet in here. Oh my goodness. Well,
But, you know, if you, while you're building your business up, if this is a, you know, not to say starter, but, you know,
it could
this
be.
could make a fabulous rental someday.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, you get to a point where you're comfortable in getting something, the bigger garage or something that works better for you guys, then,
Sure.
you know, keep this as a rental.
Sure. And now you said that the Boulder Dam Credit Union does some funky financing as far as
They
the way.
will look outside of the box. So for the most part, they are 5% down
Okay.
for owner occupant.
Okay.
They do 8% interest rate initially, but you get rebated back to the current interest rate every month.
Okay.
So for instance, I have my rental with them and it's $1,300 a month. Every 3 months, basically, I get a $1,300 refund into my account.
Wow.
It averages about 24 or 32, can't remember now.
Wow.
I'm trying to think.
That's pretty
Percent
good.
back of your interest.
That's pretty good.
One quarter, they actually gave us 100% of our interest back because they had exceeded their goals.
Very
So-
cool.
And like I said, they lend to you. You don't have to, like with a traditional lender, you're gonna have to have, you know, especially in a new business, you're gonna have to have, you know, 2 years tax returns
I
that are,
know.
you know.
Well, that's what Mitzi and I were talking about. I said that being in a new business, I'm like a bad penny. Nobody wants to touch me.
You'd be surprised though, because the credit union's all about Boulder City. So especially if you're a Boulder City business, you know, buying a Boulder City house, then they, like I said, they bank to you, the person, not, you know, what you should fit into, what niche.
Sure. Very cool. That's good.
So I would just, you know, go up and take a day to go up and talk to them. It's pretty easy. The credit committee meets every Wednesday.
Okay.
So they've already met this week, but if you get your application in, it's a whole page and a half.
Really, that's it, huh? Wow, that's
The
pretty simple.
application turned in, you know, with some supporting documentation, and then whatever they were gonna ask for, and then they'll go to committee on Wednesday, and you'll have either a yes or a full loan, either a no or a full loan approval.
Gotcha.
It's not just a pre-qual, it's a full approval.
Okay. What do you mean by pre-qual and a full approval? I
Well,
don't.
okay, so if you go with a lender, a normal lender, they give you a pre-qualification based on, well, we got